contract this morning. Just trying to get it done quick as I can because the rain is coming. But we're almost done the field, and this is the first load in of soybeans, so full 52,000 litres worth. There is another contract I'm going to show you in just a minute. So we're here, so it's $10,639 for that contract. There is, I think it's this one, sugar beet, and they're both sugar beet, but they're going to the sugar mill, which is that new building down here, which is the production. I don't know exactly how it works for that. I think we did it before with a cotton contract. I think we did put cotton. I can't remember if it was from the contract into the actual spinnery or if it was leftover that we had anyway and we put it into the spinnery ourselves. I don't know. So my issue is if I go and take on that contract, there is going to be quite a lot of sugar beet to go into that sugar mill. Will it put it all through as product of mine going in to be changed into sugar, or will it just be effectively sold at the time? That's my biggest issue just now. I'm not really sure about that and how it's going to work. Oh, he's doing the last pass now. I'll just wait down here. So yeah, I'm kind of debating what to do with it. We do, however, have some cheese. Where are we here? We need to top up with water as well. So we have 238 litres. I think there's more than that. There must be a pallet already. But we've still got 20,000 litres of milk in there to run through. Obviously we're running 2-day months, so it's going to do 600 cycles per day. So we should have a pallet and a bit maybe. But sugar beet. So my issue is if I put it in, it's going to put it in here, and it's going to give us, you know, X amount of sugar beet and fill it all up, but not put it towards the contract. It's just, I don't know. Field 21 and field 11. Field 11's here, so it must be another pink one. There, 16, 33, 21's here. Right, so if we do that smaller field, there's not really a difference in it. If we try this one and borrow the items, and if it does work on the first load, we'll complete that contract first, and then we'll come back and do this contract, lease the equipment again for field 11. And my plan is just to put a worker straight onto, oh, that's the rain now. Right, let's get the combine emptied before we get completely soaked. We're still 10 minutes away, according to the map thing anyway, the weather radar. But it's here, so what to do with what we've got. Let's open that pipe up, fill the trailer, quickly throw it up to the sell point, and I think we're just going to sell the whole lot in a winner, to be honest. There's no point in trying to keep any of this, because we still have a lot of barley. Where are we? Here we have 75,000 litres of barley. The chickens have barely touched the sorghum, so I don't know if, I think that's a limit for chickens. I was looking at a different coop for chickens, yeah, because we've got sets of 60, 36, and we've got some cockerels as well. Let's get this closed up. There we go. Trying to figure out the buttons. Right, we'll just leave the combine there and go and get this out of the open, because the weight will increase, which means we'll get more money, but then moisture content could be rejected. Although it has just started raining, it's pretty dry, so I don't think it's going to be affecting us too much just now. Nevertheless, we'll get it in, I just noticed as well this tractor needs repaired. It's either that or the trailer, one of the two. But yeah, we're going to go and do that sugar beet contract now. Although it has started raining, so I don't know if that's going to make a difference. I can't remember with sugar beet. We'll find out soon enough anyway. But we'll put this in here. Complete that contract. That's one less thing to do today. We do also, it was the cheese I was looking at. We got sidetracked there. That was a big sidetrack. Whoa. Okay, so it is wet. The cheese is at its best price now in October. So I don't know, it has reached the maximum already. I don't know if it's best to maybe just hold off and wait. We'll see, what have we got? 5,000 litres, let's just sell it all. So we've got 767 for that first bit and 3,235 for that second bit of income. And 10,639 for that contract. And what were we looking at? We were looking at cheese, right? Before we forget this time. So cheese is in October, $1,974. And we're at 1,900 and I think it was up at about 70 something dollars. I think it was the farm shop. Or was it the co-op? But yeah, the price is really good today. My issue is if I wait until tomorrow, will this price decrease more and this is the best time? Or do we wait? I think when we're down getting the... In fact, let's just do it now. We'll jump over and we'll see you down at the shop. Yeah, so we'll go and check and see how many pallets we actually have. Oh wow, we have 2. Yeah, we have 2. Well, that's good. And the tip point is in there for the sugar mill. Well, we've got 2 pallets of cheese, so we could sell them. Yeah, I did quickly nip in past the farm on the way back down. And we repaired the, I think it was $17 and $54 for the light and weight on the 7R. That's the wrong tractor. Still the wrong tractor. I'll have to move this first then. Yeah, so $17 and $54 for the weight and the light, and then we paid $1,278 to repair the Crone trailer. And then we paid $4,635 for the 7R. So they are both in great working condition now. And we're going to take this and head up to field 21. This could be quite a long drive. Put some lights on as well. It's still quite early in the morning. It is just after 9 o'clock. This thing is massive. I forget how big these things are. It doesn't turn great. It's got all wheels to steer in, so yeah. Anyway, let's crack on. We'll get this done and see if it does work and it goes into the sugar mill okay. If it does, we'll leave this harvester, and when we're down here, we'll maybe shift that pallet of cheese. We'll need to get the loader trailer hooked up to something. Maybe the little John Deere. And go and sell it. I think the farm shop's the best place, but we'll keep an eye on it in the next hour or two, at least until we get the first load done of this. And we'll take it from there. Well, the rain is still coming down ever so slightly, but it is letting us harvest this, so I think we're just going to crack on and get this done. So we'll do a little bit of a time lapse. sugar beet. We're going to see if this works. Hope it does. So we've got nothing in the mill just now. That looks promising. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to tip everything from the contract into here. So there we go, 7% transported. So I'm going to tip what I get into there from the contract. You just go down through here. There's not a fence up yet. There's no security on site, so why not? Yeah, so it's going to do... Whoa. It's going to tip everything in, and this is the best kind of contract as well, because we're not having to wait until the money goes up at a sell point to stop unloading. We just keep tipping in, and then when it completes the contract, it just immediately puts it all into the production for us. So that's going to be quite handy, and it also means we can make sugar, which we can put into the dairy with the milk, and instead of making cheese we can make chocolate, which is going to give us even more money. So it's shaping up to be a great end to this year, and we really need it because the sheep aren't really up to where I want them to be with the production of wool. Obviously I knew buying them basically born, they were going to take a while to produce a decent amount of wool. But we're getting to the stage where the other production is going to kick in. It's getting busy again, so it's looking like a great end to the year. But back up to the field, we're going to crack on with this. I think I'm going to bring my other tractor back up from the farm after being repaired, and we'll use that trailer as well to take the sugar beet down. So we've got two tractors running, and we've kind of opened up the field a little bit. We're going to put a worker onto the machine now, and we're just going to get going. So let's have a go at this contract. Well, there was a full pallet of wool, you can see in the middle there, at the sheep pen, so we decided to grab the one beside it, which has like 40 litres in it, and the one from inside the shed we have stored, that I almost forgot about. So that's in there. Let's go and start this production. Wool. So there's not much, but we can start it. And we have taken another load down, and it's not went in, so that's good. We've also taken on a harvesting contract, the soybeans on field 15, which is this one here. Our soybean field is also ready to harvest. There is another corn field for $15,000. So we're going to take that on as well later, but we need to rent a header for that one. So what I'm going to do first is do our field 15. The contract on field 15, then our field 13, then I'll go and rent the header and we can go and do the corn field. We also need to do some tillage on field 17, because if you remember, that is the oilseed radish, which is there. So it's just a cover crop. So we need to take that and disc it in, so it gives us a fertilization stage. Then we need to wait until, I think it's March, to plant our sugar cane. Although in saying that, I don't think we even need to wait until to put sugar cane. We can maybe put something else in there for the meantime. And potentially sorghum, actually, because we do have an idea for the chickens to produce more eggs. Although I would prefer a bigger sheep pen. I know we've just bought it, but I would prefer a bigger sheep pen. It just means we can get a lot more wool for next year. That's the hope anyway. But for now, this is sort of the best price we're going to get for the cheese. So I'm just going to go and take them. If I can get into the pallet. There we go. I'm just going to take these up to, I think it's the Ohio Agri Co-op is the best price just now, so I'm going to nip up there with this. Then hopefully we're ready to do another unload of the sugar beet machine, because that's 2 loads already down and into the sugar mill behind me here. The second load's down with a smaller trailer, the 40,000 litre capacity trailer. Our 9470R is up there ready with the big Crone trailer that holds about 56,000 odd litres. So it's up there too. The only problem is we're going to need the Crone trailer to do the harvesting contract for the soybeans, and of course to do our field as well. So everything's happening at once, which, I mean, it's good because we're getting the contracts in. I don't know, we could just, you know what, we're going to leave this here just now. I don't need it. Not at least for just now anyway. So we'll get them on. We're going to take them. I'll just double check actually the price for cheese. 1,215. Also, the farm shop's better now. Right, let's go to the farm shop. That's better because that's closer. We're just going to use this as our track in and out for now until they do whatever they're doing here. I think it is a biomass. I heard somebody say something about biomass, but I don't know, I thought they were going to put that in a different area because this is all kind of productions and, you know, that sort of stuff. Couldn't see where I was going there because of the trees. Right, let's go. Go up to the farm shop, we'll see you there and see how much we get for this first pallet of cheese. Well, that's us here. Did we learn from mistakes in the past? Is it definitely this side or is it the back side we need to go into? So 2,000 litres, oh it's here, perfect. So 2,000 litres of cheese gets us $3,905. That is pretty good. Right, we need to go back up to the sugar beet field and see if we can unload the guy there. There's only one machine. If we're doing this in future, I would like to own the machine and have maybe two of them running. But that is several years into the future at the very least. So just now we're going to park this here. We're going to go up to the sugar beet field and continue our harvest there. So we'll see you up there. in of sugar beet. So we've got 37,649 litres. And it should just start putting straight into the production. Oh. We've completed the contract. So all of that didn't go into the production, did it? There. Oh wow, okay. So we completed the contract with the last load and then finishing up the field at some point. I never noticed. So we got that whole load, 37,649 litres. So we're just going to activate that then. That's a bit of a bonus. We should... What have we got for milk? 6,000 litres. We need to do something with slurry as well. 6,000 litres of milk. I'm debating just... I'll get one more pallet of cheese out, I think. And then stop that production. Because for chocolate we can put milk and sugar together. I'll move the sugar over to the dairy, then we can start producing chocolate after we've got one pallet of cheese here. Yeah, let's do that. So that's that field done, $25,046. Minus 1,669 for the lease of the machine and the JCB and trailer. So $23,376. That's not too bad. Another sugar beet contract. See, we could do it, but then my only issue is we're going to have so much sugar beet going through and it's not ours. There's corn. That's just little fields. What is this? Cotton. We could. Actually, yes, we could. Oh, not that one. Oh, that's going to the Ohio Agri Co-op. This one's going to the spinnery. And so is this. So anything left over will go straight into the spinnery. So we could maybe do one of these contracts. What else have we got? We've got the soybeans in field 15. I think the combine's sitting ready. We could do a cultivating contract actually. That just gets a bit more money in for us. Field 24. Let's have a quick look. It must be over here. 24 is this big one here. What was the other one? 27. That's down here. Yeah, oh, so that's the cornfields, right? Okay. Decisions. Our soybean field's ready as well, so we're going to have to lift that up. I think if we leave that, because that's a corn harvest there, and have to rent the header. So if we do this contract here on 27 and 24 with the tillage machine, that frees up our trailer and we can finish the contract on field 15, pick the soybeans up, get them to where they need to go. We can also clear our field. Yeah, so if I do 24 first, so I'll accept that one. I'm not going to accept anything else just now. We just need to take this back to the farm. Because I'll need to give it a bit of a washout after sugar beet, because I don't want to contaminate the soybeans. So yeah, it's just coming up for 10 to 9. So this is going to be another long night. Harvest as always is. It's always working right through the night into the day and back again into daylight. But it's making money. And we're going to make a little bit of a small fortune here by the morning, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. And we can use some of that to pay off some of the loan as well. There we go, there's our soybeans. So they are looking good and they're ready. Right, let's get this washed at the farm and let's get harvesting again. we are, the last little bit in here for this contract. 7,721 litres. 3,664 income. And $10,055 for the contract. So he's almost finished up the cultivating contract. I think I'm going to put him onto field 27 after, so I'll accept that now. Harvesting, I don't know, it's getting late. It's almost midnight. I'll have to debate with that one. Yeah, anyway, we'll head down to the yard with this and see if that guy's almost finished that first field. So we'll see you down there. Well, that's another field finished up for today. It's just a couple of minutes till midnight now, so I'm hoping the contract that I take on doesn't disappear. I'll just fold that up. So field 24, $15,836. We'll collect that. Got field 27 to do, and potentially field 21. There's still harvesting contracts. I really want to do that sugar beet one, but field 11. What one did we do before? We did field 21. Yeah, so we're looking at field 11. So 21's there. Where's 11? That big one there. Oh, so that's quite a bit bigger then. That's gonna take most of the day to do. Well, we'll jump in and do this one on 27 first. Where is the cheese? So we're doing that right. So deactivate that now, because I don't want to make another pallet. And we need to try and get some sugar through. So we almost got a full pallet of sugar already, so we can nearly start making the chocolate. But for now, we're going to head over to field 27 and make a start on that tillage contract. But that's the end of this extra harvest video for you. We'll be back on Thursday with the next one very soon. Thank you all for watching, and see you then.